All right, this is a screencast on how to multiply out a binomial using what's called binomial expansion. So first, what I need to do, I recognize that I have a binomial. That just means I have two terms here, and this whole quantity here is being raised to a power. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have to refer to the Pascal's triangle. I can quickly make the Pascal's triangle starting with a 1 on top, and then another 1, a couple pairs of 1s in the second row, and then it's always 1 on the outside. And then when I get to where I can add these two together, so 1 plus 1 makes 2, and then another 1 on the outside, and then 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, and then 1. I can continue. 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 3, 6, 3 plus 1, 4, and another 1 on the outside. On Pascal's triangle, there's a row numbers, and the top row number is actually called row 0. So this is row 0. This one here is row 1. Here's row 2, etc. This is row 3 and row 4. Now, what I do over here is I have to look at the exponent, and that tells me what row to look at in Pascal's triangle. So since there's a 3 here, I'm going to look at the third row, and these numbers are all of the coefficients for my terms that I'm going to end up expanding out here. So I'm going to write out 1, leave space, 3, leave space, 3, and then the 1. All right, now the next piece that I do, I'm going to look at the first term that I have here. And the very first term, I write x, it matches x, and I'm going to raise it to whatever power I have here. And then I'm just going to continue to write it all the way down. So 3, 2, 1, and then none. And then I'm going to do the opposite for the second term, which here is a 2. So right next to this x cubed here, I'm going to put 2 to the 0, and then 2 to the first, 2 to the second, and 2 to the third. Just like that. So now this is kind of a tedious task. You have to simplify each term that you have here. So this is really 1 pencil. This is 1 times x cubed times, and 2 to the 0 is a 1. So my leading term here is x cubed. Over here, I have 3 times x squared times, well, 2 to the first is 2, and 3 times 2 is a positive 6. So I put plus 6x squared. Here I have 3 times, well, x to the first, we would just write x, and 2 squared is 4. 3 times 4 is a positive 12x. 1 times x to the 0 is a 1. Any base raised to the 0 power is 1. 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2, so that's an 8. And 1 times 8 is a positive 8. So here's your final answer right there.